All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol SRNE, Sorrento Therapeutics. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all my first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all my subscribers, welcome back, and let's jump into this chart. So Sorrento Therapeutics has had a very bearish run, and I've been talking about it in my last couple of videos, how Sorrento Therapeutics hit highs of $20 and some change, and it reached lows after that run in a bearish trend down to $5.83, somewhere around that area as well. So I've been pointing that out to everybody because $20 is the most important level of resistance that the bulls want to break through, and way down here at $5 and some change is the lowest point, and the bears want to break through that. That was a low point that even reached below some of the support levels here that were closer to $6, like 5.97 and some change, that actually started this bullish run, and then it became bearish. So very important to keep that in mind, that these lows are below that point, and if the bears tear through it, they will tear through newer lows and newer support levels. Now, there was a bullish run from that point forward around here at 580, and it reached highs of 1127, and then the second point was closer to 1115, which was touched two times, and that resistance level is one of the most important right now, more zoomed in and in the short term, that the bulls need a breakthrough to start to work their way up to newer highs. Now, the bears reappeared and leveled this off, the bulls reappeared and brought it up, but the bears came back, tore this through the 50-day moving average with a lot of volatility within the last couple of days of the week. And then again, the bulls reappeared. They actually broke through resistance and got over the 50-day moving average. So we're going to zoom in here and see what is important for Monday. So the first thing is resistance was broken, and while doing so, it was used as support to continue the run. And you can clearly see that on one of the candlesticks here, currently this one. When they broke through it, it dipped, and this was finally used as support, and the bulls continue to work their way up. And this leveled off because the bears reappeared at 964. So let's go ahead and move our resistance level to its new location and our support. And then I'm going to talk about this very narrow and then broad as well. So let's go ahead and zoom in so we can get this right on the dot. So our support level is fine and our resistance level is up here. So the 50-day moving average is slightly below the support, and it's very important because that lets us know what side of the chart we're in. Are we in a bullish side or trend, or are we on the bearish side or on a bearish trend? So right now, the bulls slightly are keeping this one above the 50-day moving average, and the 50-day moving average is 941. As long as we stay above it, the bulls are in control, and the moment we cross it and we're below it, the bears are starting to gain control. Now, for the bulls to continue this momentum and continue to work themselves further away from the 50-day moving average in the upward direction, they need to break through resistance. And resistance is 970. 970 can be broken through and turn into a support. Then the bulls are working their way up to newer highs. And then their next resistance level, which is the highest point before the bearish run, and leveling off with the bears losing control and the bulls actually bringing this back up, is 978. That is the highest point before this fall, bulls leveling off, and then bulls taking over and crossing the 50-day moving average. So 978 would be the next resistance that the bulls would want to break through to work themselves to newer highs and new resistance levels. But before getting there, 970 is the most important right now, and I want to emphasize that the bulls need a breakthrough that to continue this momentum and to stay in bullish territory so that the 50-day moving average does not catch up to the price. So 970 needs to be broken through, turn into support, and this can start to work its way up. On the other hand, we have the support level, and our support level is 942. If the bears tear through 942, this could be on its way to test newer lows and newer support levels. If this gets broken through, obviously 1 cent less and below that is our 50-day moving average. by default making it into bearish territory. Now, if the bears start to bring this one down further into bearish territory, I'd pay very close attention to what's going on. Are the bulls trying to reappear and bring this back up? Or is this on its way to newer lows, which the next support level would be way down here at 907, and that's one of the lowest points before leveling off right here and taking this run of the bulls gaining control. So if 942 gets broken through, I'd pay very close attention to the behavior of this stock. Are the bulls reappearing to bring this up, or are the bears tearing through it significantly, trying to bring it down to newer lows? That's the most important thing to keep in mind and pay close attention to on the behavior of the stock. Back to the resistance level, this is a very important point for the bulls to continue this run. This is great momentum from way down here, broke through the 50-day moving average, and then turned the resistance previously right here into a point where the stock actually hit newer highs and crossed the 50-day moving average into bullish territory. But for the bulls to continue, they need to break through this resistance and turn it into a support. As always, I hope you guys found this video helpful and informative, and it means you well. Share this with your friends and community. Don't forget to hit the like button and let me know you watched this video. And if you feel encouraged or inclined to subscribe, please click on the bell by turning on all notifications to not miss a single video that I post. That way you guys can be up to date on every single chart analysis. At the end of this video, there's going to be a pop-up video. And in that video, I will be talking about the S&P 500. And I talk about how the Federal Reserve has been pumping the market, and a strategy I've been using while the market was going up and it hit its all-time highs recently of 3,500 and some change. And even now, as it's been going down, I've been able to make money on the scheduled dates. And it's something for you guys to be enlightened on and receive the information that many people aren't talking about or overlooking. And I want every investor and viewer to take advantage of that information and go ahead and apply it. Now, I'm not there to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold. I'm just here to inform you guys and enlighten you guys on a technique that I've been using. And all it is doing your due diligence and your research. And the first way to start it off is by grabbing the S&P 500 and a specific ticker symbol and analyzing both of them, how they react. And are they looking the same based off of the dates of the pumps? So there's a pump coming up soon, and the video that I'm about to show you guys is a previous video from last week and how the pump did. And I want you guys to look at that reaction. Now, there's a pump coming up, which I will be doing a video in as well. So that's another thing to look forward to weekly on that information. And in that video, I talk about how the pumps work by looking at an individual ticker symbol and the S&P 500. That is the foundation and beginning of your research to see if they are moving alike. If they are, you can make anywhere from 30 cents to $3 and even upwards to $5, $6, $7 per share, right, on each ticker symbol that you choose. So I know it may not seem like a lot of money, but per share, that does add up. And as I always say, profits are profits. And it's been a very great way for me to take advantage of something that it doesn't guarantee you gains or profit, but if you ride the wave at the right times, you get in at the right time and you get out, there is a chance of profit from anywhere from 30 cents to $3 and upwards to $7, depending on the ticker symbol that you choose and how many shares you will go ahead and buy. But it's something that I individually have been seeing work for me, and I'm sure it can work for anybody else. Click on the video, check it out. Don't miss out on the great information. And again, I'm not there to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold. I'm just here to inform you guys so that we can maximize profits and minimize losses. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.